So if I am someone with a score of 10 on certainty and a score of 0 on uncertainty, what kind of relationship do I have? What kind of relationship it could be? If I score 10 on certainty and 0 on uncertainty, how is my life with my partner?
Difficult.
Transparent.
I'm thinking a lot of control would be in that relationship, which can cause a lot of tension. That's from my perspective.
Yes, transparent, needy, control. Okay, so in itself, like each need in themselves, they're not good or bad, right? It's like yin and yang. It's not that yin is bad and yang is good, or the contrary. There is no bad, good or bad, or no right and wrong. It's just when you put something to the extreme, it will create an unbalance in your life. Okay. So for example, if I score 10 on certainty and 0 on uncertainty, it means that I want everything to be very clear and under my control, and everything I must be comfortable with it and familiar with it.
Hi there, Adrian here, and this is a video from a Zoom session that we do. We do these Zoom sessions every Sunday, and we take questions and answers from the audience, some of our students, some of our members. We never know what questions are coming up, so I'm always excited to do these sessions, and I hope to see you at one of them. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below and check out the other playlists that we have. Thank you, enjoy.
I want to explain you a framework so that you can find what is your drive for love. And actually, this framework, if you're familiar with Tony Robbins, maybe you have heard about the 6 human needs psychology. So actually, it's a framework that helps you to understand any behavior. It can help you to understand what depression is, anxiety, your relationship, why your relationship is working or not, or why your team is working or not. Because actually, this framework works not only for love, but for any kind of human relationship. So if you want to apply this framework to your high performance team, then you can do it too. So basically, in this framework, we have 4 survival needs. And I put them on this screen, 4 survival needs. And actually, it's 2 couple of 2 dual needs, 2 antagonist needs. So you have the first 2, like the helmet and the bag, they are opposite. And then you have the fingerprints and the people with color, they are also opposite. So you can draw on a piece of paper those 4 needs. And while I'm going to explain what those needs mean, I'd like you to score yourself. Like, for example, if I explain the first need and you say, oh, yeah, it's really true for me, then you give yourself a score of 10. But when you hear myself talking about this need and you say, that's not me at all, then you give yourself a score of 0, okay? So on a scale from 0 to 10, how much do you resonate with that need? And with that assessment, well, we can analyze your relationship and we can forecast why you're going to argue. Why you're going to argue with your partner. And again, your partner might be your love partner or your coworker. It's the same framework, okay? So let's do it. So first need. The first need is the need of certainty. So what does it mean? Certainty, it means that I want to feel that I'm in control. I want to feel that I know. I want to see it clearly. No, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So you want to see stuff clearly. You want to feel safe, okay? And if it's a relationship with someone else, you want to feel that there is trust, okay? So if in your relationship, whether it is a workplace relationship or your intimate relationship, how much this need is important for you? Like in your relationship, how much do you crave for safety, and comfort and clarity and control. So score yourself on a scale from 0 to 10. And you can send your score in the chat box. So I see that 8, 9, 8. Okay, so pretty high. Okay. No one with a low score, like 0, 3, no. 8. Okay, so for everyone, it's pretty high. 5. Okay, a little lower here. Okay, good. Remember, there is no right and wrong. Okay, completely forget about right, wrong, and stuff like this. 7. Okay. 5 until you must mention trust. Yeah. So you see, it's you have to feel the energy of that need. It can have different names like trust, safety, comfort, clarity. Okay. It's different names for the same feeling. Okay. So this is the first one. And so you see that a lot of people, they have like 8, 9. So it's pretty high, right? So, and I think like most of the people, they are yearning for trust and security and comfort in their relationship. But can it be 100%? Like, for example, if you can imagine your life, if your life was 100% certain, how it would look like? If your life was 100% certain. So for example, you go to see a football game and you already know, because it's certain, you already know the process of the game and you already know the final score of the game. So the game will appear to be very boring. It's not interesting, okay? So even if we all want certainty and clarity, at the same time, we have another need that cannot be ignored, and which is the opposite, the need for uncertainty. And certainty, it has also different names. Like, for example, I want things to change, or I want to explore the unknown. I want to feel excited. I want to experiment. I want variety. About that word, I'm always worrying I pronounce it wrong, because with my French accent, I want to say variety. Yes. So no, it's the need for uncertainty, and it's variety and excitement. But I hope that with the help of the PPT, you can understand my broken English. So uncertainty, I want things to change. Right? I want change. I want diversity. I want things that I don't know, and I want surprises. So basically, when uncertainty is something that you like, you call it surprise. And when uncertainty is something that you don't like, you call it problem. But basically, it's the same. It's uncertainty coming to you. Okay, so I see some scores here. 6, 5, 2. Okay. So remember to keep your score written on your on a paper, because we're gonna analyze the score later on. 5. So as you see, it's lower. Like in general, it's lower than the need for certainty. We will talk about that later, okay? So this is the second need. The third one, with the fingerprint on the left, it's the need for significance. So the need for significance is, I want to feel that I am unique, okay? Why do you love me and not him? Why I am different? Why did you choose me? Okay, so with the need of significance, we want to feel that we are worthy. I am worthy of your attention. I am worthy of your respect. I am worthy of your love. And you can write it in the corner of your head. Feeling worthy of love and feeling in love is different. We can talk about that later on also. Okay, so the need for significance. And I see, like, except William with the 3, other people, they are pretty high on this one. Yeah, 9, 10. Okay, okay. Okay, so what's the last need? The last need is the opposite of the significance one. So significance is about me, okay? When I think of a problem from a significance point of view, I will think from my point of view, okay? And my uniqueness and my values and stuff like this. And the fourth need is the opposite. When I'm thinking from the perspective of the need of connection, I don't think about me, I think about us. So it's a different approach to see the situation. And connection is about compassion. It's about to feeling alike. It's about intimacy. It's about team spirit. Okay. So as you see, when we go for significance, we have to draw lines between us and others so that we can feel different. Okay. And when we talk about connection, we just erase those lines and we think collectively, we think as a team. Okay. So I can see pretty high score here too. 7, 9, 10, 9.5. Okay. Good. Okay. So I think that most of the people you have scored yourself. So first, before we move on, is there something unclear about those 4 needs? How do you get the idea? If it's all clear for you, enter 1. And if it's unclear for you, you can type in your question or open your mic and ask me. Because in the next slide, I will start to analyze. We'll start to analyze your scores. Okay, so first you need really to understand those needs. What do they mean? Okay, clear. Okay, good. So let's move on. So now we're gonna analyze your score and we're gonna forecast why you could argue in your relationship. So if I am someone with a score of 10 on certainty and a score of 0 on uncertainty, what kind of relationship do I have? What kind of relationship it could be? If I score 10 on certainty and 0 on uncertainty, how is my life with my partner?
Difficult.
Transparent, yeah.
I'm thinking a lot of control would be in that relationship, which can cause a lot of tension. That's from my perspective.
Yeah. So transparent, needy, control. Yeah. Okay, so in itself, like each need in themselves, they're not good or bad, right? It's like yin and yang. It's not that yin is bad and yang is good, or the contrary. There is no bad, good or bad, or no right and wrong. It's just when you put something to the extreme, it will create an unbalance in your life. Okay. So for example, if I score 10 on certainty and 0 on uncertainty, it means that I want everything to be very clear and under my control, and everything I must be comfortable with it and familiar with it. But you know that, for example, growth requires to feel uncomfortable. Like if you're always staying in your comfort zone, you're not growing. That means that in that kind of life, then you don't grow. Like you are the same like 10 years ago, just a little more grumpy. And if you cannot accept any uncertainty, it means that your life, even if it gives you safety, it's very boring because you need to do everything the same every day. So no passion. And what that means is that when you can't satisfy one need in your relationship, this need still exists. Okay, you cannot suppress it. So if I can't find satisfaction in my relationship, then my body will be driven to find satisfaction outside my body or my mind. Will be driven to find satisfaction outside of the relationship. So maybe I will put more focus on my work because my work will give me more uncertainty. Okay. Yeah, clarity is power. However, the desire for too much clarity can lead to stagnation. Yes. And if it's the contrary, right? If I score 0 on certainty and 10 on uncertainty, what does that mean? What kind of life do I have? If I am 0 uncertainty and 10 on uncertainty. So that would mean that what? I'm always searching for change.
Boom! You made it here! Good on you. Make sure you click the subscribe button below and check out the playlist at the end. If you'd like to come along to our Sunday sessions where we host a live free Q&A for our students and members, you're welcome. I'll see you there.